Good morning. What is going on, everybody? We are officially 1 week post show from the Texas Pro, and things have been going pretty good. I did what I always do and pushed myself probably a little too hard. You know, the week or two post show, you should usually probably take it kind of easy. Go in, get a good pump, but not really push yourself hard. And I have a tendency of I got more food in my body. I go in for a pump, things feel good, and I just start pushing myself harder than I should. So I am sore as can be. I'm pretty wrecked in today's leg day. But as far as the diet goes, cardio, I've kept up with 30 minutes of cardio a day, 10,000 steps, and my diet has probably been 80-85% on point. Throw a few cookies in there and a couple of those icon meals instead of going out. Last night we really contemplated getting pizza. I haven't had pizza since the show, which is mind-blowing because that's usually the first thing I get post-show when I'm done for the season, and I've controlled myself. So last night just had an icon meal and a brownie and a cookie for my cheat meal instead of ordering pizza and wings like I normally would. So I feel like I've controlled myself pretty well. My weight this morning was the same as it was yesterday before the cheat because my diet was on point all day. I hit a good back workout yesterday. So I'm feeling pretty good about it so far. I'm gonna get back to the house after taking Broly for this walk. Do my 30 minutes on the treadmill. Take check-in pictures to keep myself accountable, make sure everything's still good. I gotten a lot of comments and stuff from people about me going back to the open, and most of it's been positive and telling me that's the right decision. And Keon actually sent me a few voice messages when I posted pictures 3 days post-show at 227. And I looked better. I'll throw those pictures up over this so you can see if you don't follow me on Instagram. What I looked at 227 3 days post-show finally filled out. And that'll show you I really should have never sucked down to 212. That was a lesson learned. But he messaged me and he was like, dude, you rebounded perfectly. You should jump into an open show now, not wait. The only problem is there's only 2 open shows left. And they're both in Europe. I think you got Italy and Germany. And I just don't really have the means to do that. If I was confident in winning an open show, then yeah, I'd spend the money to fly over there and do that and everything. But I think to be competitive, really, I still need another, even if I get on stage at 225 right now, I think I still need another 5 pounds of muscle added to my frame to really be competitive. So as hard as it is for me, I need to be patient and take the time and do this right. So if I can be ready to hit a show in the spring, that would be phenomenal. But we're just going to see how my body reacts, responds, get blood work again in a few weeks, and make sure everything's staying healthy. But anyways, I'm going to finish this walk. Like I said, get my cardio done, take check-ins, get breakfast in, got to go train a client, and smash a leg workout. So I'll take you through the day and show you what my diet's looking like post-show, and how I'm kind of staying on track a little better this time. But as it's leg day, it will be a slightly higher carb day too, so just know not every day is looking like what you're gonna see. What I've been doing to stay on track, I have 2 rest days a week, and my full push day, I changed my training split a little bit. I'll explain that a bit at another time, but to help my legs grow a little bit better, instead of having a chest day and then having a shoulder and arm day, I've just got one push day where I hit chest, shoulders, triceps, And then I've got 2 back days where one's back and root delts, one's gonna be back and biceps, and then 2 leg days. And that will give me a little better recovery and let my body have a little more intensity with those leg workouts. So that's where we need to grow. But that's it for now. I'll see you in a bit. All right, so my 30 minutes of cardio is pretty low intensity right now, especially on leg day. But I want to keep it in the routine. I don't want to start missing days because then it's just a slippery slope. So pretty much I've been going at like 2.5 speed. This incline's not the same as the incline on the treadmill at the gym, so I just crank this one up as high as it goes because it doesn't go as high as the commercial treadmills. But at the gym I usually just been going at like 7 incline. This one says it's at 15 and it's not as steep as the 7 at the gym, but pretty low intensity. Just keeping me moving, keeping my heart healthy, keeping my metabolism healthy. But anyways, I think I got distracted earlier when I was talking about my diet. But what I was saying about the push day I have and the 2 rest days, those are much lower carb than the rest of my workout days. So 2 back days, 2 leg days, I go pretty high carb, slightly lower fats. And then on the push day and the 2 rest days, I'll go a little higher fats, but much lower carbs. Keeps my insulin sensitivity healthy, keeps my metabolism going good, it keeps my hunger up. So on those higher carb days, my appetite is really good and I can get the food down pretty easy. And my chest, shoulders, triceps are like the strongest body parts I have, I think. So I don't feel like I need that push as much. I don't need the food as much on those days. And I started hitting that all together, you know, because I don't feel like that's an area I need to improve as much as the other areas. So that's my plan right now. And today's leg day though, so I'm excited to push it hard. Not too hard. It's still only a week post show, but you know, I just get in that mental state. That week post show, you're so driven. It's hard for me to pull back. I know I need to pull back, but it's hard because I'm so driven post show to really improve. I got to keep reminding myself I've got plenty of time. I'm going to take a good off season. I got time to improve. Right, Broly? So I'm going to get this cardio done and hit my poses, check-ins, see where my body's at. I woke up at 2:30 this morning. So 3 days post show, I was at 227. So I'm only up 3 pounds for the rest of the week. So like I said, I've been staying pretty controlled with the diet, keeping the cardio in and everything. Haven't gone crazy like I normally would. I want to do this the right way. So, whew. All right, breakfast time. And you already know, we got the loaf, and this is gonna be a delicious, delicious loaf. So we got 460 grams of egg whites, which is 2 cups, so 50 grams of protein. We got 80 grams of oats and 80 grams of chocolate cake cream of rice. So that's about 60 carbs from each. So 120 carbs there, and then a banana as well. So that's probably 30, 40 carbs. So we got around 150 carbs here, and 50 grams of protein, pretty much 0 fat, except for the, so about 5 grams of fat from the oats. So that's it. Like I said, I go pretty lower fat on the high carb days. I'll have a decent amount of fat, but I'll save it for the very end of the night. I'll have a higher fat meal before bed. But before training, during training, right after training, there's pretty low fat, just to really keep the carbs higher and digestion good. Most of my protein amounts will actually be a little bit lower than normal too, until the end of the night. But anyways, I'm gonna have this delicious chocolatey banana loaf, a little bit of sugar-free syrup on there, and then I gotta run to the gym, train a client, and I think I'm still figuring out my exact training program for this post-show / off season, but I think what I'm gonna do is hit hamstrings in the morning when I go train my client, and then I'll hit quads in the afternoon. And that way, if you hit hamstrings, it's not gonna affect your quad workout that bad. But if you destroy quads, you're gonna be spent if you try and hit hamstrings later. So quads are much more demanding, at least in my opinion. So I won't do anything crazy with hamstrings this morning, but I'm gonna get a good pump in the hamstrings, the glutes, and then later I'll hit the quads after a couple more meals. So I'm gonna shut up and eat, get this beautiful loaf down, and then get to work. All right, back from the gym and time for my next meal. So I was drinking 50 grams of carbs with my EAAs during that little workout. And then I had 50 grams of protein immediately after, just whey isolate. So I don't need a ton of protein in this meal, but I do need some carbs. So the workout was pretty simple, just a hamstring pump, because I'm still gonna smash quads here in a few hours. But I just did 4 supersets of adductors and abductors, 20 reps on each. And then 3 sets of 15 on each leg, single leg, lying leg curls. I've actually started really enjoying those. Plus, They're less taxing, like systemically, like overall on my body. So I get a crazy contraction, stretch, pump in the hamstring, but it doesn't take a lot out of me, like overall for the next exercises. So if I did both legs at the same time, I'd be putting a ton of weight on there. You know, I'd be going real heavy. It would take a lot out of me. But I feel like I get just as much out of the hamstrings with a single leg, and it doesn't take as much out of me. And then I did hip thrust. I did 2 warm-up sets and just worked up to 1 top set of 15 reps. And that was pretty much it for this workout. I'm still kind of working out my plan for training for the off season, but I think full leg workouts instead of splitting up quads and hamstrings, like for each day. Normally I'd have a quad day, a hamstring day. I think I want to hit the entire legs, both leg workouts, but split it up. Like this leg workout, hamstrings in the morning, because I have to go to the gym to train client anyways on Saturday mornings, so I'm there. So get a quick pump in the hamstrings, smash quads in the evenings. And then on the other day, it'll probably be more just a full all-around leg day. This day, I did the hip thrust. On the other day, I'll do a hip hinge movement, whether that's a stiff leg deadlift, an RDL, or a good mornings. But just kind of switch it up like that. Like I said, I'm still planning it out. I'll let you in on it whenever I figure out my entire training split. I'll go over that and just kind of let you know the plan. But for now, we'll get this next meal in, and then I'll probably get at least 1 more meal in before smashing quads. And so I just, pretty simple meal here. I got just 150 grams of turkey, 250 grams of rice, and an apple. And that's pretty much it. Simple, basic meal. Nothing crazy, nothing special. Like I said, I've been pretty good about staying on the diet, minus having a few cookies here and there. And when I feel like having a cheat meal, instead of going out and getting something really crappy, I'll do one of those icon meals to save me from ordering a pizza or go getting a Culver's burger or something. And it's been really good. It takes away the cravings, and I feel better about myself. It digests well. I feel good. You know, if I got pizza, I know I'd feel like crap the next day. It'd be delicious, and I'm not saying I'm not going to do it at some point, but having those meals will definitely help me to do it less. So anyways, I'm going to shut up and eat because I need there were so many people I was talking to at the gym. I always end up spending way too much time there, so I'm a little behind on my meals for the day. So, and I got to get back to all my clients that have sent check-ins. So I got work to do, food to eat, and then another workout to hit. So I'm going to shut up and eat and see you guys at the next meal. Ooh, all right. Next meal, which is my pre-workout meal for round 2. So this is the same as the last you saw. I got 250 grams of rice. Actually, it's a little more protein, 170 grams of turkey. And then I've got 4 apple cinnamon rice cakes, 30 grams of honey, a banana, and I cranked about 3 cranks of salt on all of this. It's my pre-workout meal. I'm training in the garage. It's hot as balls out. So definitely got to stay super hydrated. And I'm going to put these carbs to use with this quad focused part of the workout. So it's going to be a crazy, crazy pump, but we are still just 1 week post show. So I'm not going to be going crazy heavy on the weight, but I'm still going to give it everything I got. So I'm going to get this meal down and get ready to smash this, let it digest for probably about 45 minutes to an hour before I drink my pre-workout. And then I'll do another 50 grams of carbs with my EAAs during the workout. And then post-workout. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up. My brain is moving slow. It's been a long day already. Got back to all my clients and everything, got my work done, but I have got to get this down, get this workout done. It's gonna be so hot out in the garage. It's like freaking 90 something degrees outside. And that garage is like a sauna. But got to get the work done. I'm going to shut up and eat. Whew. All right. Workout is done. The pump was insane. And even though I didn't go like super heavy on anything, you know, I actually went heavier than I expected to on the hack squat. I was expecting, you know, 3 plates on each side at the most, just because I'm not trying to hurt myself. But I mean, I've gone up to 5 on each side on that hack squat. So I know the strength is there, but you don't want to be stupid so close to competing. So 3 and a quarter on each side for a pretty solid 12, and I wasn't at failure. Probably had 15 in me if I really wanted to push it, but no spotter, and 1 week post show, I'm happy with that. So then we went to a superset of leg extensions and leg press, just trying to get an insane pump, and it worked. The pump was painful, it was good. And then after 3 sets of that, 20 reps on the extensions, I was aiming for 10 to 12 on the leg press. First set I got 12, second set 11, third set 10. And that was pretty much a failure. And then the finisher was supposed to be the pendulum squat. I did 3 sets there, aiming for 10 to 12 again. And that was brutal. So the point of that is right after that insane pump with the superset, that pendulum squat has such a good range of motion. You can get such a deep stretch with it swinging in like that. So stretching out those muscle fibers under tension right after getting that crazy pump, it's just brutal. And like I said, that was supposed to be the finisher, but I guess I'm just a glutton for punishment. I went to some dumbbell Bulgarian split squats to finish it off after that, and that sucked. But I got it done. It was a brutal workout. So time to eat. Dripping sweat. I'm gonna take this shirt off in the garage. I'm gonna go back out there and take it off so I don't get this nastiness in the house. So I got 50 grams of whey isolate and 150 grams of cereal. Lucky Charms. I typically go for something as low fat as possible. Something like you know, Rice Krispie cereal, or like Frosted Flakes has 0 fat, something like that, Corn Flakes, whatever. But Ashley was going to Publix. I forgot to buy any when I went grocery shopping, and I guess General Mills was buy one, get one. So she got a couple of different things. This and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch will not be on a high carb day when I'm trying to go lower fat, because there's like 4 grams of fat per serving. So if I was trying to do 150 grams of it, I'd be getting like 20 grams of fat or something. So this is not too bad. It's only 1.5 grams of fat per serving. So it's not too bad. Still higher than I would normally go. Usually 0 to like 1 is, you know, the highest I'll go is 1. Because if you're doing 4 servings, you're still getting 4 grams of fat that way. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and eat. I'm beat. My brain is fried. It's a sauna out in that garage gym. So I'm gonna get this down, chill for a bit. Still got 2 more meals, so I'll show you those as they come. But right now, I need to get out of this. All right, time for my final, well, 2 final meals. I'm just gonna show you both of them right now because I'm tired and I wanna just relax for the rest of the night. So sorry, I'm adding these all together, but I just wanna chill. I wanna eat my last meals and watch a movie or something and just relax for the night. So I've got 230 grams of turkey tenderloin and 2 slices of sourdough. So I thought about doing this all prep, and I can finally do it. So I'm just making a turkey sandwich with some mustard, and it's freaking delicious. I did this the other day and it was amazing. So that's it. Just that's 50 grams of carbs from the bread. So it's just the turkey and the bread. If I was not so exhausted and felt like actually making it better, I would probably toast the bread, but I'm just hungry and exhausted. So that's the next meal. And then my final meal, like I said, exhausted. I don't feel like cooking. So got an Icon meal, and this is just Beef medallions, saffron rice, and green beans. Simple, easy, but these are freaking delicious. And, you know, it's like 40 protein, 40 carbs, only 5 fat. So if I want to add a little more carbs to it, maybe I'll do rice cakes or a slice of toast with some jam or something like that, something simple. But that's a pretty decent meal right there. Great macros. So if you're interested, there'll be a link in the description for Icon. But they're very convenient, very delicious, and definitely keeping me from ordering junk food, or if I'm exhausted running to get a burger or fries or something like that. It's keeping me on track. So I'm gonna shut up, eat, get these last couple meals down, relax for the night, and tomorrow's a rest day. So that's part of the new training split. After, it used to be I would train legs on Saturday and then I would train back on Sunday, and 2 hardest workouts of the week. But my legs, I want them to really grow this off season. So I am gonna destroy legs on Saturday and take Sunday as a complete rest day. You know, might do my cardio, you know, take Broly for a walk, which also we just did a second walk with him, so I got more steps in. But it's gonna be a recovery day after the hardest leg workout of the week to really help these legs grow. So you don't grow by destroying them, you grow by stimulating them in the gym and then recovering and letting them, you know, recover, I guess. I can't even freaking think right now. I'm out. When I start talking like that, it's time to shut up. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna do my best to keep these coming. Also, I hope the quality of this video is nice, because I got a new camera to really, you know, invest in making quality video and content for you guys. So I got a new DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So it is pretty cool. I'm still learning how to use it, so give me a couple weeks to figure everything out, but so far it's pretty awesome, and I hope the quality is better for you guys. So yeah, more content coming all off season. Time to make some serious progress, have some fun, and really bring my best to the stage next time. So all right, good night.